witch over there. This pack of enemies is... Yeah, this pack of enemies isn't going to be that bad. Alright, we've got a Tainted Force, 10 armor next turn. I'm going to be taking from that. This is the worst case scenario, right? Where I get all of my good sigils on turn 1, but I do not get a minion worth sigilling just yet. Do I even really want to promote it? I guess I definitely will activate you 2 times at the absolute least for the ult charge. But yeah, other than that, we're waiting. There's a possibility to put another golem out there. Existence is pain for this golem, but it's okay. They volunteered for it. Activate a minion, activate a minion, activate a minion. Let's go for 2 more activations then. Just so we're storing enough to start upgrading. Nice. Abomination's going to be really good with his AoE attacks here especially. We'll summon the Abomination. It does its AoE attack instantly. We'll give you the Fury buff. And then... Perfect. This is 2 promotions, but it's also got 2 more promotions courtesy of the other ability. Whenever you promote a minion for the first time in combat, promote it 2 more times. And we can activate you 2 times. That AoE damage all redirects to the Forest Sentinel, getting it down. Pass the next turn. Catch around that one, Eagle. Thank you for tuning in. Let's promote you one more time. Keep activating. That'll do. Oh, I could have done power up before it all. Oops. That's fine. Ultimately, it won't be a problem. Oversaturate at the start of each turn. Activate the minion. Yeah, 20 damage AoE. I feel like we're in a pretty good position when 20 damage AoE we can trigger multiple times per turn. Like, that plus being defended, I feel quite safe. It's quite early for me to feel safe, though.
What am I doing here?
Hey,
well, looking for resources, obviously. Here, look what I found recently.
He hands you a round object filled with light. The moment you touch it, it blends into your hand, and you feel a strange power rising inside you.
Second K, thank you for joining the Republic. Enjoy remote chat. Well, back to the Republic. I'm going to drop the alerts below my camera, though. Got 5 armor. Oh, baby. Thanks, Blacksmith. Candle maker is hanging out behind a pack of enemies here. Yeah, sure. Take that. It's fine. Hopefully I get more map information rather than more candles. Would prefer that. Okay. Probably still don't need to oversaturate you. Again, I still don't want to upgrade you if I can avoid it. Let's give you that. Defend myself. Activate. Activate. I give you 25 barrier as well. Just so I see you take damage to the barrier. I don't take damage in result. Good. There's the Abomination. Instantly takes down the enemy there. I found I like the A-bomb start the most and then just dump all the sigils on it. I am so glad that I have stumbled across exactly that. Get buffed. Alright. I'll give myself a wee barrier too. What I need is one of those passives that just gives you barriers every turn. Fury. Power up. One more promotion, one more barrier, pass, end turn, start of the next turn, they're dead. Excuse me? Weren't you supposed to attack, bud? There we go. That's what I wanted you to do. Cracked calc. Beautiful. Can I get a second level of that, please? Just one more cracked calc will do it.
Oh, hello. It's good to see you. I'm looking for components that could make my candles better. No luck so far, though. Anything I can help you out with in the meantime?
Ooh. Special passive skill. Double the duration of all weirdness repelling items. Well, why would I ever take a single weird candle over that? Unless I had no weird candles, maybe? I think I don't really spend mine at all. All Mother's Altar, back of enemies with... Haha! This is gonna be bad. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Yeah, I don't want to summon too many things, so I'm not gonna get another golem out there on the board. You can't make me do it. Activate. Activate. 10 barrier on all enemies, I guess. Fine. Probably don't want a fury. Let's give myself barrier. Again. Take the candle from Mortallo. Oh, okay. All right. I see it. I see it. Good health right there. Wait, we've only got one more activation in hand? Dang. So I'm not going to be able to get the second level of the summoner ability this turn. That's fine. I'll just do it next time. That worked a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Cracked stand. God. Oh. I'm collecting so many, like, it's like in auto battlers when you need 3 to create a minion, right? I've just got so many pairs on bench right now. That's what I got with the runestones.
Traces of power lingering in the air.
All right, let's perform the ritual.
You feel a
Additional legendary card at the altar. It would cost me 200 to get a legendary card from here. I really want to roll the shrine. I just want to take it. I just want to jack all the money and run away. Why? Like, I mean, it'd be totally fine to just go straight to the shrine. I know. Don't worry. It gives me the curse that doesn't let me heal after that, but I also don't want to heal right now.
The priestess.
I can't leave it without getting any value. Milestone for a weird candle. Thank you. Thank you kindly. Oh my god. There's way more up here. I mean, the heal wasn't wasted. Any point above 1 HP, Lolash, is a waste. Wait, this is a weird candle enemy. I just went in with low light. Get dunked on! Thinking you're gonna be able to do something to me. Step to me, you'll get stepped on. Let's give him the abomination. Increase its damage. Wait a second. Not gonna be able to promote it this turn, unfortunately. Okay. Activate you, giving us the ability to promote you. Activating you one more time. Beautiful. It's well sorted. So now what I'm looking for, in my mind at the absolute least, are cards that will enable me to promote and activate whilst triggering some other value, right? So we know that the base is, or the base deck is valuing it as a ritual. That is to say, activation of a minion is 1 mana, 1 card, right? What we want, also barrier is being evaluated at 10 barrier, 1 card. Promotion is being evaluated at 1 promotion, 1 card, 1 mana, right? All across the board. What we want are ones that double dip. So like 1 mana, 1 card to double activate, or to activate and then promote, or promote then activate, or give you 10 barrier then activate, things like that. Those are the bridging tools that will make this much more consistent. not concise. Follows on from itself. Consistent. Thank you. How did I forget the word consistent? I swear I used to brain with the best of them. Get him. Get retaliate kill. Dang. Still got him at the start of the turn. Cheers, Olash. Fortune seller. I very seldom buy anything here. I imagine as I go up the higher levels of difficulty in the game, I'm going to be utilizing stores like this more. But at the moment... Oh, that's a card removal. Oh, I do like removing cards. I do want to get the golem out of here. Still at the moment want to get the golem out of here. Maybe I don't want to get the golem in the long term, but still. Next hit does 75% less damage, or lose 100 armor next turn. Lose 100 armor next turn? Is that a problem? Do all of the minions lose 100 armor, or is it just me? Will more of this be on YouTube? It's very likely to just be the Twitch series on YouTube, if anything. All? Okay. You don't care about armor because of redirect? Their armor is based on yours. Wait. But their base armor is 5. Mine is 10. Mine's 5. I kind of want to let it go through just to see what's up. Do I want to get another golem out here? Probably don't want to get another golem out here, right? Give myself some barrier. Yeah, all right, let's do some science. Activate you 2 times. Okay. Looks like their armor is somewhat related to my own. That was conflicting information. There's no need for it told you. Start of each turn, activate a minion. Fury as well. Can I get my abomination, please? That's something I'm going to need to do. Find a way to get to my abomination faster. Because every turn that I take without getting to my abomination is just really awful, especially because there are so many sigils that I want to play on it. It's just a huge waste at that point. Okay. So we can do that. That's 6. So that was an extra ultimate charge on that as well. Which means if I power up and then activate, we can summon her to hit you, get you to level 5. That's all nice, but it's still not murder. How do we murder? Start of each turn, activate minion. I feel like murder would probably start with that. Definitely looks like it would. Catch you around, Lone Wolf. Thank you for tuning in. I've not gotten the Master of Arms in this save file yet. But a character who allows me to pay for removals? Well, you best believe I'm aware of that, boy. Get him. All right, we got our next level up. Let me get a passive skill related. Ooh, activate 1 minion 2 times. Sacrifice. Activate a minion, draw a card. This is what I'm talking about, right? Something that is excess value of the base version in the deck. Whenever a minion activates, draw a card and gain an ultimate charge. You can't turn that down. That is so much draw. If this is activate a minion and draw a card, this is turn all rituals into deck into inner knowledge. Click. I also have Slothful, so I have excess energy right now. Click. That is a click, sir. You get clicked. Now I need to find zero-cost
These
activations of
crystals,
some
their
kind.
origin doesn't matter much, as most of them had been damaged by bandits looking for valuables, or simply smashed by vandals who enjoyed the way they crumble into pieces. However, you can still sense a glimpse of faint power in this place, a power that calls for your blood.
Zero-cost activations would be an infinite. Well, I'd need a couple of them, and then I would need some way to draw enough cards in the deck at that point. Yeah, exactly, and cards go to grave on play rather than discard, which is... makes infinites pretty difficult. I've seen some things that look like they are tools that could still give you an infinite, all played together. I do have a sigil that activates every single turn. Sorry, Light Phoenix. Catch around. Alright. Sack another card from the deck. Oh, this is really difficult. I think I'm going to get a ritual out of there. I know, it triggers the draw. I need to make space for other rituals that I am also likely to put in. What's behind you? I kind of like this whole oil painterly style personally. But obviously I don't necessarily have accessibility issues as a result. Okay. Let's... Do I actually even need to Slothful this turn? Pop out the Abomination. Definitely promote it. Get 2 extra levels instantaneously. Then I can... just activate you again. It's a bit more AoE. Grotesque Nobleman will... Sorry, this enemy will attack his own subjects to heal himself and try and debuff you. And then we've got the Undying. The enemy will resurrect after death and attack its master once before the old habits of loyalty and devotion kick back in. All right, so it seems like my goal here... my barrier? Don't put that across. No, I'm fine not putting that across. It seems like my goal here is just going to be, you know, pump up the AoE consistently. A lot of fights are pump up the AoE consistently. Heck of a lot of them. Okay, Whispers in the Wind is available here. Get a Furion 2. I can activate you 1 time guaranteed. And then I can even promote you and then activate you again. Oh, that's a power up. I really want this at the very least to kill the target on the left. So I really want to try and activate it again with Ritual. But I'm missing out on power up. Oh, that hurts. There we go. So having struck the minion on the left, now it is intending to attack its ally and debuff, so it'll get the Grotesque Nobleman. And so does the other one. Tainted Force, lose 75% damage next turn, or 25 armor for 2 turns. I'll say I'm fine with the damage next turn, I think. Here's your barrier. So it's telling me activate this minion. Heal you to full HP, give you 25 barrier. It's pretty good. Oh, no, we got the power up. We'll play that. Slothful Impulse out there as well, and sure. Now we'll Surge you, put a barrier even on myself. 1 more activation at the start of the next turn gives us the ability to throw this out for just a bit more further up. Actually, we activate you one time, get the 3 full levels of promotion on you. Boom. Look at that big boy right there. Intends to attack its ally and debuff, intends to attack its ally and debuff. Yeah, so they're both going for the Grotesque Nobleman this turn, thankfully. Otherwise, I would have to be shaken in my little booties. Promote. Barrier. I'm going to be moving the map a lot. I do apologize about that. Got him. I've got to move it a lot so that I can try and make sure that I can see all of the salient information on the screen despite the growing minions on my own side at the absolute least. Oh, I'm covering quest rewards. There's not many safe spaces in this game to put a camera.
You found what was when you filled.
Wow! If the Golem's armor is based off of double mine, then 10 armor here is actually incredible, right? Well, no. Or yes. As well? A rune slot can always be 10 armor at will. That is an excellent point. Well made, Amphids. Can be 10 armor if I want it with the cracked Ethel there. Can heal 5% after combat. 5 HP rather after combat. I think I will actually take the armor from that one. That's the blood crystal we've already checked out. Feeling like we're down to just the final 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. This was a decent traversal. Oh, this enemy would have been grand. Lose 25% of your current HP or give 20 barrier to all enemies. Well, I'm going to give 20 barrier to all enemies on that one. Feeling like that's probably the right idea. Do I even want to get another golem out? Activate. Activate. Barrier. Pause. Catch around, silly. Whispers in the wind. Still don't want to target you mainly. Honestly, like, I just want to remove excess copies of cards until my deck more consistently gets the right card at the start. Activate. Buffer. Activate. All I can really do is just set up for the big boy that comes down later. Thank heck I got the Abomination now. And then if we activate you, we can now get the Summoner ability on you. Get you to level 5 instantaneously, increase your damage by 50%, and game is over. Yeah, I don't think we're really going to have too much time to do as many of these as would be needed for the Whisper in the Wind to be the way I want to go with it. Alright. We've got 15 human livers. Can I find an altar upon which to sacrifice these, please?
You can hear them before you even see anything. The rustle of 1,000 tiny legs approaching from all around you. Among them, a whisper. A voice sounding like nothing you've ever heard before. Then you see her. A creature no words can describe. But you immediately understand that you're standing in front of the protector that the seamstress told you about.
I carry a gift from Neith, the seamstress.
This enormous monstrosity lifts 2 of her legs in a delicate manner you would never expect from something of her size. She takes the veil from your hands. Her face, a disturbingly beautiful face, looks confused and worried. The nearby bushes move as if they were alive.
I love it. I love it. Like, my option as the map, or rather as the screen reveals to me, is Neith, move to my village. I have to scroll down to show feed them. Oh, yeah, you absolutely can have 20 blood. Go for it.
Stranger friend, we grateful.
Neith, move to my village.
She moves closer. You realize that if you didn't help to feed her children, this conversation could have gone a very different way. She raises her hand to feel the wind. What could she be determining? You realize that she's speaking about your village. She's gone before you have a chance to react.
So I didn't read out her dialogue in that one, but she is coming to the village. The bard, pack of enemies. Okay, I can take out that pack of enemies. Fine, no problem. Hey! Abomination on turn 1.
Yeah, love to see it.
Let's give it a whisper in the wind, and they can promote it. Activate it once. I'm gonna activate it a second time. Oh my god. It's beautiful. Promote it. Activate it one more time, getting ourselves the ability. So we're getting 2 charges from it every time? Right, of course, because the whistle's in the wind.
Level you up again.
Woof. There you go. All the way to level 7. Also, activate at the start of each turn now. Promote, then activate. It's not even going to be enough for the kill, but I don't think it needs to be. I've already got the kill easily next turn. Oh, or this turn. Forgot about my 5 swing at the very end. All right, Bard, what do you got?
Oh, it's good to see you. But anyway, you know what? I'm sick of this place. I'm stuck here, forced to eat my instruments. Can you believe that? Getting really annoyed. It's high time I went out and earned some coin somewhere.
You sense that he places a heavy emphasis on earning some coin.
Anyway, let's sing. What else can we do these days, stranger? Want me to teach you a song or two?
Those songs are very, very good for the summoner, by the way. But I want to remove the gods from the day. Fine, I'll learn a song. I'll learn a song. Oh. Oh. Create 75 armor for 2 turns. Create 25 barrier on all allies. That's not bad. But a Song of Opportunity is set up. Get that in the opening hand, draw to my Abomination, get my sigils out. Honestly, like, I have a setup deck and then I have an execution deck, right? And the setup deck currently has tools in it that are jumbling up the execution deck and vice versa. I just need to be able to draw enough such that I can get the setup done and then turn back in the other direction thereafter. Do I need any weird candles lit to fight you? I'm gonna do it without weird candles. I wanna see. I wanna see. Barrier, oversaturation, fury, ritual existence. Why? What? Why must this be what I collected? Alright, we can activate the minion. I can activate it a total of 3 times here. The AoE is just gonna absolutely trounce this fight, so I'm not too scared. I guess I could activate you every turn with the oversaturation, but again, no. Hello, Abomination. Tainted Force, lose 2 energy next turn. Not too bad. Power up promotion. I'm going to use the Song of Opportunity here. I was really hoping to get to the Slothful Impulse this turn. Haven't managed to. This is going to be attacking all allies as well, which is going to be a little bit annoying. Yeah, I'm suffering from lower damage this turn anyhow. My health. That's okay. That's okay. You're doing fine. Activate that ability and then get you your big promotion. I need to pick up as much barrier as I possibly can. You need your surge, definitely. I'll take excess barrier out of it and then back to the AoE. I don't think Renegade Cutthroat's actually going to be too much of a problem here. I think I have time. Let's go Fury. Whisper of the Wind. Activate for another AoE. Promote, even? Or do now I go for some barrier? How do you use items on a minion? So I've only really used items by double-clicking them, but I imagine... Well, if you double-click it and it has a targeting effect, you double-click it and then it'll give you an arrow, right? If I recall correctly, because I've used a smoke bomb on an enemy. I think that's how that worked. I love this. You just did a giant amount of damage to that minion. So what? Get healed. Get healed. Start of each turn, activate this minion. Love to see it. Honestly, if that surge is just in the deck and the deck is thin enough, this golem doesn't die. It's gonna die to more than 120 damage at the same time. 25% of my current HP with that Tainted Force there, eh? That AoE finally gets the kill on that target. 20 barrier on all enemies? Sure. You know what? Have your 20 barrier. You did it. You wore me down. You got your 20 barrier. Let's promote you again. Get ourselves to level 10 on the Abomination. Activate one more time, and then we promote you. Can I... Ugh, I need to get rid of these promotions. Even more surge on the other side, though. Dump. Yeah, I was wondering how that was going to go. The overflow damage from an enemy doing a giant melee attack is weird. It's weird. Don't necessarily know how to do. Need full HP, so it's barrier. Like, I probably just put barriers on myself this turn. Alright, 2. Yeah, let's put 2 on ourselves. There's no overflow, but if they're doing multiple hits, the next hit can heal you. Can hit you. But Vran just did one giant AoE, and it hit me at some point, right? I thought it did. I could have sworn. activating. Wasn't it the small guy that hit you? I didn't think it was a small guy that hit me just because also the abomination took damage, but I don't know, maybe I just mistracked it. More barrier on myself just in case. And keep activating. One more. That'll do it. Okay, and that was with no weird candles going in. So the reason that I wanted to do that was to check out the rewards you get and see if they were really differential from the base. A little bit. Got some human liver there. Excuse him. Excuse him. Conjured Abomination. Summon an Abomination at level 3. No, wait a minute. Excuse me. That's a 0 cost. What difficulty is this? This is difficulty level 2 because it's the highest I have unlocked at the moment. Excuse me. That is exactly what that is. Well, I specifically need a 0 cost activation because of the whole, you know, Whispers of the Wind thing. I'm taking this. I hope I find a Conjured Abomination in the future. Okay. Each time a minion is promoted, increase your damage by 3%. Increase the damage of each minion at level 5 and above by 25%. That seems quite minimal, 25% right there. Each time the minion is promoted. So, is this for each level of promotion that it ascends? Or is it each time promoted occurs? Is there card duplication in the game? There is. It's very expensive though. Each level, good. And then Coordinated Assault, like I thought, like I initially read this and I thought it was going to be 25% per level above level 5. But no. It's endless gratification 100% of the time.
This feels like an echo of something that happened before. Like then, you're left with the sensation of a strange power growing within you.
We have a new option here. Take the Weirdstone Heart. We're going to be taking the Weirdstone Heart. And then returning to our village, I guess.